Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. Today we're back on my Operation Shipyard daily review, and this time not a ton has actually happened. I've been getting ready to travel. I'm actually moving country for a little bit along with my wife, so we've basically just been, getting everything ready. So I didn't have too much time yesterday to be able to play, a bunch of War Thunder. So the main thing that I've been focusing on is trying to get my first places, and it's going okay. I got a few yesterday, maybe about 10 or so if I was really lucky. I've basically been playing the Boston, and if you've never played the Boston before, it's a very good ground pounder. It's at rank 2, 2.3, and basically just going after soft targets using the bombs because it gets 4/500s to go after bases and stuff like that. So doing a little bit for the team, but mainly just playing very selfishly, trying to get these first places. Alongside of this, I also got some components. I pretty much got enough to be able to build, the next ship. So if I want to build, the next ship in order to get the Whirlwind right now, which is of course this one, I can do that. But the main thing I'm holding out for is to be able to build the H-34. I've already got the Whirlwind, so the only reason to build it would literally just be to sell it. And to be honest, I'm not really in the mood for selling stuff on the marketplace, especially something that is worth so little. So it's much better, at least in my opinion, to be able to build the H-34 so I can use it. And even though I have a test drive for the H-34, which is right here, I would still like to complete the event to show that it is possible. I have had a few people who have been doing the first places from the beginning. They've actually already finished the event, been able to build everything that is possible, and been grinding very hard. So showing that the event is possible, which is good, and I just want to make sure from my point of view that I'm able to do it as well. But with this traveling and stuff going on, it might not be the easiest thing to do. We'll see though. There is always a possibility. I'm also thinking of running my 2-3 ground lineup for America, the Stuart, the M5A150 division, both incredibly strong tanks, and also the M16 just for some air support, and also the Key 43 and P400 as some wonderful air support as well. There was also a thing that was added into the news today, which was this Operation Shipyard exchanging materials. So at the end of the event, when it's over, you will be able to exchange materials for stuff such as you can trade them on the market, of course, which is what we've seen before. You can exchange them for war bonds, so that's the same as, what we've seen. Or you can actually win more prizes. You can exchange a bunch of them, such as steel, cast iron, non-ferrous metals, wood, sealing insulation materials, paints and varnishes, and also some form of, rare components. You can actually trade them in for vehicles, the T-34E, the M8, the AEC Mark II, the PV-2D, the I-29, and the Hawk 75. Now for me, I have already got all of these vehicles, but they're also offering some of the camouflages. So stuff like the camouflage for the Ju-388 grey camouflage, the ones which were really hard to get last time, like the tricolor Macava camouflage. So even if, even if you don't take part in this, if you don't, take part in trying to get the headquarters items, what it does mean is that there'll be more of these ideas on the market, so you'll be able to either pick them up or not pick them up, and at least they'll be there and hopefully lower the price of certain items for certain individuals. And I'm going to do a separate video on that in a little bit, and the main plan for today is to get the traveling done. Once the traveling is done, then be able to, try and get some more first places. I believe I calculated I needed like 73 first places. I think I got about 10 yesterday, maybe a little bit more. So basically got 3 to 4 days to get about 60 first places. It's definitely gonna be on the on the tight side when it comes to it, and I could have done this earlier. And I think the main thing to take away from this video is to understand that yes, this event was possible. My strategy to go into it may have been a little bit faulty because I didn't focus on first places first and instead focused on trying to grind out the Chinese tree. Now, as a person who would have been okay with just getting 2 of the vehicles instead of more than that, I think it was the right decision, because I've now ground out, rank 2, rank 3, rank 4, and getting into rank 5 of China with this method, and also getting into, rank 4 of China in quite a large way when it comes to the aircraft. So I'm fine with that method, and if it means that I miss out on the helicopter, I don't really play helicopters anyway, it's no big deal. And at the same time, I proved that I saw, at least on my YouTube side of things, I did a poll asking, what are people looking forward to in this event? And I think the VT-12 had about 50% of the vote, and about 30% was none. So people were really looking forward to the VT-12. Now that it's been shown that you can, you are able to get it, I'm obviously going to do like a post-mortem for this event, but so far it's looking pretty good, even if, I don't like the way that the first place structure works. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. I'd just like to thank Ambrosius McClellan, B. Young, Blackie, Daniel Stanton, John Ryman, Joseph Anders, Martinez, Mopar 1969, Moxie, Super Cacti, Uyans Terry, and Elove Goats, and of course Seductive Trash Can for supporting the channel.